Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl on the booth at 3rd Plum Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Carr. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's a run to the left. Runs through the defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. A note for a first down at the 37.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the toss play now, running left. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the fullback. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And now the running back's got it again.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Wow, you love to see this first drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Hayes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. He's going to score. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes will hand it off. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Hayes. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it to the right side. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense loading up on defensive backs here, wanting to take away the deep pass play. On the run, it's Butler. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll run it to the left. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's going to pull it down and run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Bursts into space. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Ball handed off.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep them short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to put them on top now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looking to pass here. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And there's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Carr. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that 1 tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down mark.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too. Because it clearly swarmed to the pass rush. Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The sure hands. It's Butler. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The ball's come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Carr. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Tennessee. They capped the drive with 6 points.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Handoff to the back. Past the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. it's fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
And on fourth down, they get the first by just enough. The pitch does its job, and they convert to keep this drive moving.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. This is the 8th play in this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll kneel down again, trying to set up the potential game-winning field goal. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll take a knee and try for a go-ahead field goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally get him to the ground on what will be the final play. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a present.